Hi Tea Society, welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. Today we are checking out the Twice TV of Nayeon and Momo making banana bread. Look, this is Christmassy themed, okay? The thumbnail not only has a little Christmassy border around the outside of it, but Nayeon has reindeer antlers on. So baking, that's very Christmassy. I don't know why this is in any way how Christmassy themed or holiday themed this is going to be, but hey, Nayeon and Momo being cute, making banana bread, I'm here for it. That sounds cozy and delightful. So I'm excited to get into watching this, and especially since apparently Momo, from what people have told me, Momo is one of the ones who is more cooking inclined out of the group. I haven't seen them cook a whole lot yet, so it should be interesting if nothing else. I love that it's Peach Sisters, because they are. See? Christmas! Look how cute they are. Little like plushie in the back. Momo has a Christmas tree too. Did that get taken off at some point? Oh, Momo's learning? Oh, is this a thing? Is Nayeon like a banana bread making legend and I just don't know it? Okay, I didn't know I always have to make notes. Yes, very important. I today bought a bunch of stuff to bake bread, so I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna be doing that later. Or are we being taught by a staff? Oh, look, the little carousel in the back. That's cute. I know. The smell of melted butter. I don't know. That's like half. It's like that and vanilla. That tastes. That's like the smell of baking. It's a lot of sugar.
근데 이거 뭔가 다른 그런 파운드 케이크보다 살이 덜 찔 것 같은 저의 약간 전혀 아닌가요?
Please say yes. Yeah, like there's fruit in it. It's healthy, right?
근데 포만감 말고 칼로리도 높나? 설탕이 이만큼 들어가는데 그냥 이렇게 되게 담백한 맛이 났어. 잘 안 찔 것 같아서 막 밥 먹고 이랬는데 나도.
The betrayal, yeah. I wasn't expecting them to have a moment of, oh my goodness, so like, is that much sugar? Yeah, okay, no. Look, this is stressing me out. The moment that whoever is talking through this was like, make sure that you don't get eggshell in it, always crack the egg in a separate bowl and then incorporate it in. Because then if a shell gets in it, it's easy to scoop it out with the shell, because that'll help it not slip around. Okay, I'm just saying. I know they can't hear me from here, but I'm always parental. I'm also amazing at cracking eggs. I don't know what that's about. I never get shells. I don't know. I don't know why that's a strange skill I was born with. The sound effect of the mixer. She's so cute. Yep. As someone who grew up without a mixer, I'm like, I didn't even click in my brain that you should be using an actual mixer. Yeah, peel them. I don't know. Y'all said that Momo's the one who can cook. I may have some notes on that one. I was gonna say, you usually use bananas that are like slightly overripe.
근데 베이킹하면 내가 만들었는데 막 맛있으니까 베이킹하면 기분 좋은 거.
Same. I'm not a cook, but baking I really enjoy. Really? I guess there is kind of like a science to baking to make it work, right? Like you have to get kind of the chemistry right, especially with like a bread, so that it turns out properly. Yeah, you can mess up baking. I don't know, I like baking more than cooking. Cooking I have to force myself to do, but baking I just do for fun. Like I'm gonna bake my own bread later.
정말 이거 맛보고 싶지 않아? 나 그럴 줄 알았어. 언니 나 오늘 하면서 언니는
You definitely should taste it. She knew that she was gonna want to taste it as soon as it was edible.
나 그럴 줄 알았어. 언니 나 오늘 하면서 언니는 조금이라도 되면 먹는다.
As soon as it's kind of edible.
나 이쁜데? 그치? 언니 되게 빠르다. 언니 완전 빠르다.
Like you sieve well.
나 적성을 찾은 것 같아. 왜 이렇게 잘해?
I mean, she's got looks like pretty nice sieve. Yeah, it's a lot trickier once you get all of the flour in there to mix it.
식감 중요한데?
Mm-hmm.
빨리 섞어야 되는데. 거기 앞에 있는 바닐라 에기스.
That's the part where it always like it smells like baking. I don't know. The moment that vanilla gets involved, I'm like,
뭔가 아깝지? 약간.
yeah, get it all. Don't lick it. It's like when Nayeon put it to her nose, I was like,
진짜요? 진짜요? 근데 저 5분이 제일 어려운 거 같아. 알았어. 난 근데 왜 맨날 5분 들어갔다 나오면 다 이상해지던데? 그거는 이 만드는 과정이 이상한 거 아니야? 그런가? 그런 거 아니야?
that's the easiest part. How do you mess up with the? I guess if you leave it in too long or not long enough, right?
틀 안에 80대. 오.
Be careful. I'm very nervous about how close those molds are to the edge of the counter.
아까우니까 이거 다 진짜 다 쓰고 싶지.
I mean, you put all that work in. Might as well get all the batter in, right?
김치볶음밥도 망해놨고.
I've messed up cooking.
저도 그렇게 생각했거든요. 그래서 좌절하고 다시 했을 때 괜찮았는데.
Yeah, I'm like fried rice is pretty. I don't know like kimchi fried rice, but
김치볶음밥 은근 어렵다던데. 김치볶음밥이랑 그거 알리오 올리오. 집게가 없었어. 집게 있지 않아? 집게가 내가 계속 찾는데 어떨까?
was this a previous episode? Yeah, the go watch Nalog. So I'm assuming there's another vlog moment where we get to learn about her cooking attempts. They're very focused. Oh, are now we allowed to eat? Yeah, I was like, he didn't seem convinced.
진짜 그냥 버터맛. 근데 나 이 마스카포네 식감이 좋아. 수분 크림 맛. 엄청 꾸덕한 수분. 이거 피부에 바르면 뭔가 좋을 것 같지? 다음날 일어났을 때 완전 꿀피부 될 거. 푸딩 잘 만들어. 푸딩? 아, 야, 너 왜 그거 얘기 안 하냐? 모모에 진짜 대실패작이 있거든요. 푸딩 이만큼의 푸딩.
How do you mess up pudding?
진짜 이만한 푸딩을 만들었어요. 제가 진짜 보여드리고 싶어요. 근데 약간 비주얼이 그 약간 푸딩이랑 비슷한데 한 입 먹었다고
Oh,
뭔가
that's quite a descriptor.
이렇게 뭔가 약간 덜 탱탱했어. 근데 어떻게 저런 걸 만들었지 하는 생각.
And she made a lot of it?
언제?
Oh no.
우리 뭐 만들려고 갑자기 에서 5분 사지 않았어? 그게 푸딩이야. 나 진짜 평생 계속 했잖아. 그거 이거 밤에 이거 아직 안 됐다고. 네, 그래서 하다가 5분이 필요할 것 같아서 급하게 막 사가지고 넣어서 만들었는데 나 보여주고 싶은데 그거 진짜 찾아서 보내드리면
I don't keep many photos on my phone, so it's fairly easy for me to put. Oh, that doesn't look that bad.
오! 우와!
When you said failed pudding, I was expecting something way worse. When I say I fail at cooking, I mean like it's dire. Look how nice that are.
대박.
Nice golden on the outside.
너무 잘했다.
Yeah.
뭔가 내가 나은 느낌.
It looks great. Look at you go.
까볼게요. 먹어도 돼요?
You can finally eat.
이 냄새야.
I was like,
맛있다.
any input?
맛있다. 너무 맛있다.
You can tell because the face is scrunched up.
빵이 촉촉한 게 바나나 때문인가? 네.
Mm-hmm.
맛있어요.
Again, speaking as if they can hear me.
바나나 진짜 좋아했는데 저희 둘이 아무리 배달을 다 뒤져도 그치? 이 맛이 없어요. 없어요.
Yeah, you gotta make it yourself.
맨날 그냥 하나씩 이렇게 챙겨가지고 먹어. 저는 이거 먹다 보면 뭔가 이 특유의 바나나라서 그런지 목매이거든? 그게 너무 좋아. 맞아, 알아.
Why do you love that especially? What an odd thing to be like,
생각하고 살았거든.
point out.
아니, 굶고 같아요. 굶진 않았는데 많이 안 먹었어요.
Prepared.
제가 이렇게 만들어 보고 싶었던 바나나
맞아.
브레드를 만들 수 있어서 너무너무 행복했습니다.
그리고 뭔가 저는 이 바나나 브레드
They're like committed. They're like, we're gonna talk through this for entertainment, but also banana bread.
알리고 싶었어. 왜냐면 내가 바나나 브레드 좋아한다 하면 다 그 포항에서 뭔가 사는 그런
바나나 빵.
다 그걸로 아시더라고요. 그쵸? 이거를 많이 모르더라고 사람들이.
Really? I guess it is probably more Western, right?
진짜 맛있어.
이건 진짜 만들어 먹어봐야지 아는 맛이어가지고 만쓰분들도 좀 시간 있을 때 한번
I wasn't really thinking of that. Is banana bread a thing
만쓰 크리스마스
in
잘 보내시고요.
Korea?
행복한 크리스마스 되었으면 좋겠습니다. 해피
They're so cute. Oh?
썸네일 하면 되겠다. 그치? 이렇게.
보고 싶게 만들어야 돼.
아,
그런 게 없어.
실패한 줄.
Pretend like we fail.
아, 그러니까 진짜 맛있겠다. 여보세요?
알았어.
All the thumbnail ideas. How did they manage in such a short video to make my face hurt from smiling and laughing? How? It's too late for me. I'm too down the rabbit hole. Y'all are here with me for the long ride. That was just as delightful as I hoped it would be. I didn't know that there was like a thing about banana bread though. Is banana bread a thing that Nayeon specifically really loves, Momo really loves? I know they were shocked with the amount of sugar in it. I never really thought about. I did think about the fact that banana bread is more of a Western thing. It's definitely something that I grew up with. It is something it's very common in my world. My dad would make banana bread like all the time on weekends and stuff. I know that it isn't necessarily a Korean dish or that it would be something that was like super popular probably. But I never thought about the fact that they probably didn't learn how to make it. Again, my dad used to make it all the time, so I learned how to make banana bread super young because it was like I would just be like in the kitchen being a annoying child that also needed supervision. And my dad would be baking something or cooking something, so I learned lots of that just from proximity. But I didn't think about the fact that they probably didn't know how to make it or had the opportunity to learn that, or them talking about like, having a delivery of it or whatever. I'm like, I don't know if I've ever bought store banana bread. I've always just made it because that's something that I just had the skill for. Fascinating though, and that a lot of people maybe don't know what it is, because Nayeon was talking about how when she says that she likes banana bread, they think bread shaped like a banana from like Japan, as opposed to bread that is made like with bananas. So people might not even really know what she's talking about. And I'm like, that might be a little bit difficult then to find being able to buy banana bread that is already made, because it might not be something that is like around all that much. Whereas like here, I'm like, I can go into like literally any store, any grocery store or store that has like vaguely baked goods, any bakery of any kind. There's like tiny mini loaves that are prepackaged that you can put in your lunch to take to school. So it's everywhere in Ontario where I'm from. So I didn't really think about how it probably is like a little bit more difficult to not only find it, but to have people who know about it and let alone know how to bake it and stuff. It's really interesting to have them make this because I was like, why banana bread? Like, why make that? I guess if it's one of the things that they really like, but also them saying, hey, you can make this along with us, because if it's something that they really enjoy, but isn't something that the general public in South Korea would know about, then it would be nice to have a bit of a tutorial, a bit of a way of introducing people to how they can make it for themselves and get a chance to make it. Because I always like that when I'm watching idols or musicians from other countries that are like, hey, here's like foods or snacks or things that I really like, and like here's how to make it. I was like seeing cooking like segments in variety shows or whatever with the different groups that I follow, because I like to see the kinds of food that they're making, like how it's made, because it's not something that I grew up around. Even though for them, it's me talking about my dad always making banana bread, them being like, oh yeah, of course we know kimchi and stuff like that, because that was just something that was made all the time. But like we would see like our moms make that and stuff. So it's interesting to be like on the other side of that conversation, but definitely Christmassy, as they said themselves. Okay, there are multiple wishes of happy holidays. So I'm taking that as being fully on theme for this month, but I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. You can click those plays to go to my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to miss next time I post each voice reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.